do you? Maybe I don't want the noise too loud. I'm going to turn this on. Maybe I can put that back. Oh, somebody voted. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hey, who's in here? How are you doing? Omar. Hello, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Ooh, that's dirty. Dirty, dirty. How's it going? Seneca, how are you? How's it going? Am I cooking? I kind of cooked dinner. Hello, Aria. With a star and a heart. Oh, for Thanksgiving? Well, for sure, I'm making pies. And I think I want to do, like, maybe, and going to someone else's house. But I do think I want to cook a little small dinner for my son and I. What about you? What are your Thanksgiving plans? Anonymous? I don't remember if I remember you. I don't remember if I remember. That's bad. Hello, whoever is on. Happy Thursday. No, today's Tuesday night. What am I thinking? I'm excited because I have a long weekend. Hi, Brett. I'm glad you could join us. I'm doing good. How are you? I am me and you are you. That is very true. Omar, I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, I'm glad you're gonna help your mom cook. Brett, what's going on? Tell us more. Reyes, I don't think you could be in this live if you were underwater. All right, well, welcome, Anonymous, to my live. Hello, Mavzilla. No, I don't play Fortnite. He's got coolers. Are you talking about wine coolers, Seneca? Ooh, Brett. I hope you get better. It has been a long time, Omar, since you've been on my live. I think you caught the end of one of my lives the other morning. Okay, what flavors of wine coolers? I am also from somewhere on Earth. Although I do feel like an alien sometimes. A lot of times. Because the way I think, it is not like everyone else. But the Bible does say the gate to heaven is narrow. I'm trying to be in that, fit in that gate to heaven. Anonymous, you'll have to subscribe, look at my videos, look at my shorts, and you'll get to know me. Oh, Omar, you miss me? Yes, Brett, I hope you do get better. I hope you get better too. Is anyone else on here trying to live Christian-like and you feel like an alien in this world? I cannot be the only one. Strawberry, peach, mango. Strawberry sounds good. Nope. See, you don't know what I mean, Anonymous. You don't understand the question. I'm living among a lot of demons, as we all are, but we don't even realize it. I'm trying to live Christ-like, and I'm the one who looks like I am wrong. I hope that makes sense to anyone in here. Brett is Catholic religion. Oh, yeah, I bet your mama cooks good too. I know I sure miss my mama's cooking. Do you think you're trying to be too perfect? No, I'm far from perfect, but even where I'm at is, how do I say this? For instance, I'm in my own household. Hey, Ray. My son and I disagree on tattoos, on piercings, on cussing. That's a small little topic, much less all the other things. But the world has showed my son it's okay to have a tattoo at 16. It's okay to have piercings from when you're 10 years old and you're a boy. It's okay to cuss. Do you guys know what I'm saying now? You've never had a YouTube mom before. Neither have I. Okay. It's late on the East Coast, right? Yeah, what is it? 8:40? No, 9:40 maybe? I also had this problem in my household when I was living with my parents. No, I don't. He's going to cuss anyways, but I don't accept it. Is that the word I want to say? He knows I'm not in agreement with it. Because in the Bible it says you should not speak trash or something like that from your filth from your mouth. To me, cuss words are trashy. Okay, it's 8:40, right? It's 6:40 here. Yep. Me and Brett are in the same area. See, I don't agree with that, Ray. And that's why I feel like an alien. Well, that's one reason, right? That was just an example. There are so many words in the vocabulary in the dictionary to use. Yeah. But that's just an example. Like, yes, there's so much. If you're trying to live Christ-like, you can see so much wrong. Even though I'm trying to be grateful and trying to be positive and trying to find the good, it be hard. It be hard. Hello, Austin. And then music is absolutely awful. Every song on my son's playlist as cuss word or demeaning is just awful. I've heard verbal is worse, but you gotta learn how to have tough skin and not let words hurt you. And that's what I've taught my son. Who cares what people say? Your confidence should come from the Lord, should not come from someone's opinion of you. I don't understand that either, Anonymous. Brett. Brett knows what I'm talking about. It is hard, Lively Cuts. It's a struggle. It's a daily struggle. Absolute daily. And I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give in. I'm going to keep standing for what I believe in. All right. For instance, this morning, my son, while I was doing my short that I posted this afternoon, he's in the background saying, "Why do I have to go to school? It's boring, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, son, if there's school, you show up. They have, I was saying all the kinds, I come up with all kinds of reasons. And he went, but yes, he was trying to get out of going to school this morning. His school doesn't have class tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday. So he's like, school is so going to be boring today. Because it was boring yesterday, he said. But no, I did not give in. I was like, nope, you are going. And he'll try to say, well, my friends aren't going. Well, that's them. I'm not so. I do believe my son is learning, but it's more about learning to put that work in, learning to show up, learning to make a habit, learning to be successful towards whatever path he chooses after high school. But there's so many reasons I, will send him to school. Not just for the education. Y'all, I'm hyped up tonight talking about these topics. Usually I try to be chill, but something just set me off, I guess. I mean, that's the whole reason for my channel. Is to spread the word of the Lord. I didn't have any coffee, Ray. I didn't have any. Does Coke Zero have caffeine? I did have one Coke Zero. I'm just excited because I don't have to work either for the next 5 days. And then the next week is my last week of work. Yep, I am excited. Ginger L. What does that do, Ray? I know it's good for your stomach. I know ginger has a lot of good benefits, but I'm just curious why you are recommending that. Oh, it's better, huh? Let me see. Oh, 50% of you say you do volunteer. I'm curious, like, where do you volunteer at? I'm going to look for volunteer opportunities in the next year. For sure, I want to ring the Salvation Army bell and collect money. That would be one thing I want to do. It's been a while since I've done that. Brett says 40%. And then I want to, there is a women's shelter here in town. I want to go and see what I can offer there. There is also a food bank, I guess is what they're called, that hands out food. It looks like they have a lot of volunteers there. Oh no, it is Sam Gloves. Do y'all know who Sam Gloves is? He likes gloves and he will talk about it and he will say, "Can you please wear your gloves during your live?" And the answer will be no. Yeah, when I was younger, before I had my son, I used to do more volunteer work. And then I used to like to volunteer with the youth. I did some volunteer at the church I used to go to. And then when my son was old enough to volunteer, we did we helped out feed the veterans. Like once a week they had a dinner for them. We would go and help at the dinner. He helped ring the bell for Salvation Army. He helped me volunteer at church. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm very picky about where I'm going to volunteer. Earl Sanders, hello. Children with epilepsy. Okay, so you volunteer with the children. Right. When I think about volunteering, I think about a Hallmark movie where I'm going to find my future husband. Oh, I did volunteer once at church for Thanksgiving. I was like so ready to meet another volunteer who was going to be my future husband. That didn't happen. After you just heard that story, no. No. Brett, I don't have a heart to work with disability children. I don't have the patience. And I know where I can serve and where I can't. And I don't want to do harm, not physical harm, but I want to be helpful where I do choose to volunteer. And I don't think I would be best serving there. I do work at a place right now that we do have a population with disabled children. And I hear all about it, when the staff are reporting out. But I don't have a heart. Just like I don't have a heart to be a nurse. I think those are very special people as well. I hope that makes sense, y'all. I know myself very well. Of course, if the Lord, if my child was disabled, I would love my child. I would do everything I could for my child. And I do like to, there is one family, I do subscribe to them, and they have a disabled daughter who is 25, but she has a mentality of like a toddler. I do watch them, and I pray for them a lot. Like I pray for parents who have disabled children because it takes a lot. A lot. Ray, yeah. Um, you have to find that balance, Ray. Is CNN, is it, are they the ones that have the good news? They're not fake news, are they? I get confused. I always hear that. I think Fox has the facts. The CNN too? Yes, we do have a senior center that I have never volunteered at, and I want to, because I think that could be, my dad one day. Because unfortunately, my mother has already passed. But I do want to volunteer. Okay, so it is CNN. And then Fox, right? They have the facts too. I know, Brett, you come on and you tell us that every day. But I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad we help you get through the day, through this live. And I know you said no, you don't have a caretaker. See, I try to remember everybody. I try to remember all the information y'all share with me. I remember I would volunteer at my son's school, throughout his life. And that took a lot of patience. Because let me tell you, I wanted to, some of the kids who don't behave right, I know they're misbehaving because they want attention, because they lack attention, but I just wanted to ignore them. Ray. Ray is always looking out for me, giving me ideas. Yeah, I'm sure it does, Brett, but you got to be thankful every day for the good. And there's probably something you have to offer this world, but you haven't discovered it quite yet. Or I could be wrong. Maybe you're already living in your purpose, Brett. I'll remember that, Ray. That's going to take time, though. I'm already thinking of a project that's kind of including that. But it will take time. Hello, Michelle. I think you've been on here before. use AI. I'm afraid to use AI because what if AI is telling 100 other people that ask the same question, is giving them the same idea? I don't want to have plagiarism. You gotta ask the right questions. Does anybody have Snapchat? Well, I have it, but I don't ever really use it. But one day I decided to use the AI inside Snapchat. And I named him my bestie. So sometimes, all right, I'm like, hey bestie, where should I eat today? And my son and I will go wherever it says. As a matter of fact, I might ask him again, or her. Yeah, it's a boy. He's blue. Does anybody know what I'm talking about on Snapchat? I think he's blue. I haven't even been in my Snapchat so long. No, it's free. It's a way to communicate with people. It's like a messaging system. And then people can also do, like, create videos and shorts, I guess. So the only person I was sending videos with was with a family group text or whatever. But they stopped using it, so I don't use it anymore. Brett does not like throwing temper tantrums. You know, one time my son, he had to be 4-ish, 3 or 4. We were in Dollar Tree. I was at the checkout, and he wanted something. I wasn't going to get it for him. He threw a tantrum, or he didn't want to leave. I don't remember. He threw a tantrum in the line, and then my niece happened to be walking in, and she saw him there, and I'm like, all right, bye, son. Do you know that fear gets your kids to do what you want them to do? That ain't what the world is trying to teach right now. They're trying to teach that you give your child choices to do what they're supposed to do. I grew up in a Mexican household where you're going to get left behind if you don't get your butt out here right now. Anybody had that parenting style? Or am I talking to myself? Okay, got very quiet. Did I scare everybody else? Put fear in everybody? Oh, that looks like it'll be good. It does, right, Brett? I think I scared them all off. What is, it's Tuesday night. I was thinking maybe football is going on, but is there Tuesday night football? don't think so. That movie looks like it'll be good. Oh, Ray, you're back. I thought I scared everyone off. And Brett typed, it seems like everyone left. Oh, but there will be Thursday football. I know that for sure. Happy Tuesday night, whoever is passing through. Roman mythology. Is that with Denzel Washington? I do plan on watching that Gladiator movie. Especially because I got a Harkins gift card from my coworkers. So, yeah. That's on my list to watch. I do like watching movies from like the past, but I don't necessarily like research it. I like to look at the movies. I hope he will go with me. Actually, he's in trouble, so he has no choice. Or else I gotta get my chancla out. I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it, Ray. First and foremost, I say he lied to me. That's a big no-no. So we'll just say that he lied. Brett. Temper tantrum is a lack of not being able to regulate yourself, is how I would interpret that. No, his grades are good. So he's trying to justify not being in trouble because he's like, I have good grades, but you lied to me. So that overrides any good thing you got going right now. But it shall pass. We'll get over it. He'll learn. He will learn. Might be the hard way, but he will. I don't think you would love to be my son, Brett. Does who get timeouts? I don't remember did I ever put my son on timeout? I don't think I ever used a timeout. He got things taken away. He would get a long lecture. He couldn't do anything. He'd get his gaming systems taken away. Yeah, I don't think I did the timeout. I was like, timeout ain't gonna work. I know, right? But he listens to everything, even though he might not appear to be listening, because he'll come, like, say a week later, And he'll tell me about something his friends did. And he's like, I told him A, B, C, D, whatever. And I'm thinking, that's exactly what I told you, son. So yeah, he listens. I'll never forget when my older brother lectured me. My son already knows. Like he's a good kid, but yeah, he's still every now and then he does something. I'm like, what are you thinking? So Ray, if you were, when you do find that balance in your life, what kind of volunteer service would you do? Oh, okay. Have a good night, Ray. Thanks for hanging out. Who else is on here? I know Brett's in here. Or I think he is. I don't know, Brett. I don't know what's going on. There has to be somebody in your life that can help you out with that, with those tantrums. Hello, Richard. How are you? It is Tuesday night for me. I'm enjoying my night. How about you? I'm good. I'm very good. Very good. Oh, yeah. My Christmas lights are on. Good. Hi, Wanda. How's it going? I'm from the United States, Richard. Where are you from? Oh, that's good. Hello, Sam. Welcome to my live. How are you doing? Oh, that's awesome that you're doing good. Wanda's in the United States too. Okay, so I don't know what you guys voted, yes or no, for the volunteering, but if you did, I'm curious, like, where do you volunteer at? This is a time of year that I think about Volunteering. Volunteers are needed the most. Richard's son, you must be from another country. I can tell the way people comment. You should look at my Get Ready With Me. No, my skincare playlist. And maybe you'll get your answer. I don't know, Brett. I don't know, buddy. Maybe you could start writing down, like, right after you had a temper tantrum, what happened just before it. And maybe you'll figure it out. That might be the first way to start. My favorite food is Mexican food. Yes, I have a playlist for skincare. And you should be able to get your answer. So, Sam, you like Mexican food too? You're welcome, Richard. Does a cake with buttercream frosting count as food? I have a piece of cake maybe once every few months. That would be my ultimate favorite, and I wish I could eat one piece every day. But, you know, that's not healthy. That's not good. Brett is correcting me. Yeah, it's not a food. But it is something I would eat every day, Brett. I suppose if I had discipline, I could have a little tiny slither every day. What do you know about high blood pressure, Brett? Actually, I would think it would cause diabetes. I would think, since it's sugar. When I think about high blood pressure, I'm thinking about stress, too much salt, no exercise. Oh, so you stay away from the cake. I thank the Lord I don't have any health problems. But I know I need to eat better. Sam, apparently Brett and I are talking about high blood pressure. He's saying that eating cake every day would cause high blood pressure. I have my TV, like, with the Netflix homepage or whatever. So I'm looking at all the Christmas shows go through. Well, Sam, pretty soon I'm going to be unemployed by choice. So I want to take time off, be a stay-at-home mom, and maybe try to figure out how to make money on the side that doesn't take a lot of time, is legal. So we'll see what happens. Brett drinks a lot of soda. You should drink water, Brett. Water. I challenge you to start cutting down on that soda. So when you say you drink a lot of soda, how many? Like, give me a number so I can suggest a goal for you. Oh my. Cut that down. First of all, is it diet or regular? Is that important? No. Let me just say, why don't you try cutting that down in half? Number one, it'll be better for you. Number two, you will save money. Think about it that way. Oh, y'all are starting to yawn. Who else is in here? Are you having a good night? How's your day? What was the best part of your day? Sleeping was what you did today, huh, Brett? And then drink 12 sodas. You fit in the 12 sodas. The most soda I've had is like maybe a 44. Is that what they're called? Like the extra large soda from like the convenience stores. Now I would say the most I drink is 24 ounces. And yeah, I could cut down too to just 12 ounces, which would be 1 can of soda. And then I need to just completely cut it out and have soda on a special occasion. Let's cut down on the soda together, Brett. You could be I'll be your accountability partner. Does that sound good? Sound like a plan? So tomorrow I want to hear how many sodas you had. And the next day, and the next day, etc. All right, sounds like a plan. All right, y'all. I've been on here almost 1 hour. So if you liked, if you subscribed, I appreciate it. Thanks for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, today's what you make of it. I will see you next time. Have a good night, Brett, and whoever else is on here.